Today we're being joined by the women's head coach of the WPSL team, Ben Williams. Ben, I appreciate you coming on today to have a talk. And it's been a long time since yourself and the girls have been out on the field playing soccer. How excited are you to get back?
Yes, I'm good to see you. It's really good to get back. Obviously, last year was a little bit disappointing, but we done like a little mini camp and got most of the girls together that were going to come in. So the level was really, really good, which we were excited about. So obviously disappointed couldn't play any games. But yeah, it'd be good to have the girls back and some of the kids. I mean, we've had some of the kids who are going to be playing in the team in the club since about 9 or 10. So they've come all the way through. So it'd be good to have the girls back together and playing games this time rather than just training and kicking each other all week. So it would be good to play some games.
That sounds good. And when can we expect the team and the girls to be back out for pre-season practices?
Yeah, it's a little bit different this year because there's obviously with COVID and the spring season for NCAA. I know it's going a little bit later into May, and then some of the girls are getting done a little bit earlier because none of the spring breaks and season's still going. So we're looking about the second to third week in May, and then obviously as the girls come back in and get a little bit, we'll probably drip in and constantly just keep on coming in until we get a full squad looking at the third week in May and ready to kick off the weekend after.
So we can basically expect the girls to come in pretty fit considering they're playing throughout the college season.
Yeah, I would hope so. There's a problem if they don't.
Yes, of course. And what are some of the challenges you have faced as like head coach during this turbulent time, trying to get ready and preparing for this season?
Yeah, I mean, one of the problems that we've had is with the COVID and pandemic, the NCAA give a lot of the kids an extra year of eligibility. So a lot of the players that were originally going to play for us in the summer then look to go pro afterwards, or we're looking to go pro and maybe this summer, and it didn't quite work out because they couldn't go overseas. They're kind of in limbo right now. So we've got about 5 or 6 players that are on that path that are not sure that they're going to play this summer. They're looking to go pro, but with everything that's happening right now, it's difficult. So that's probably one of the biggest challenges that we have of just trying to figure out and helping kids if they want to go pro or not, because that's the ideal thing is we want to push them onto, but just where they're going to be next year, whether they're going to be here during the summer or they need to leave early. So it's those players that really got hurt or helped by everything that's gone on with the pandemic and going pro or staying in next year in college. So that's probably one of the biggest challenges this year.
Yeah, of course. And with the girls that you will have at your disposal for the season, what kind of style of play can we see you and the staff trying to implement onto the team come the big kickoff in May?
Yeah, I mean, some of the players that we're going in some fantastic players, some of the top schools in the country. So we're looking to get the ball down and play a little bit, but go at people with pace. It's some of the players that we've got with a bit of creativity, like Grace Yoakum and Grace Collins. Those type of players there's some big talents, and then with full internationals like Kimi Rodriguez, those are the players that you want the ball at the feet. You don't want it in the air. So try and get the ball down and play through and give it to some of our top players and let them go lift some butts off seats and actually be a bit exciting about the way we play and get at people with some pace and beating people. So that's what people want to see rather than just launching it long and making it ugly. So a style of play that's actually going to excite people and want to come back and watch. Obviously score some goals, hopefully. But yeah, some of the players that we've got in, we want the ball players to the feet, not in the air and challenging for the ball.